Three things today we're going to go over on TalkO Tuesday. We're going to keep it really, really simple for you guys. By the way, please, please, please like, comment, share this post. Let's spread the news. Please, I'm begging you. If you're watching, like, comment, share. Let's share the message, all right? Only if you like people, okay? So here's the deal. Three things. As people are freaking out again with this second rise in cases, which, by the way, cases may be going up, hospitalizations going down, mortality rate going down. We're testing 3, 4, 5 times more than we have since this thing began. It's only natural cases go up. But what I want to go over today are 3 things that you can do that you're in control of. You don't need a pill, potion, bottle, or lotion. You don't need a prescription. 3 things you can do to, I can't say guarantee, but I can say will almost make your body virtually impossible for not only COVID, but for the flu, but for the cold. If there's 3 things that you could do today, very cheap, very affordable, that you could do to make your immune system almost inhospitable for anything to live in, would you do it? We're going to go through it. 3 things: foods, vitamins, and the 200% increase in your immune system booster, which we're going to talk about. That's number 3. So foods, 15 foods. Don't worry about writing it down while you're listening. We'll put the list below in the comment section. 15 foods, citrus foods. Why? Vitamin C, boost. You need to have about 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. So you're not going to be able to get all of that from your citrus foods. So if you do want to take a supplement, minimum vitamin C, 2,000 milligrams. Red bell pepper actually has 3 times the vitamin C than a Florida orange. Chop it up, grill it, cook it, put it in your salads, eat it raw, use it in some hummus. Broccoli, vitamins A, C, and E. The key with vegetables is don't overcook them. The more you cook them, the more you process them, the less their nutritional value. Raw is best, lightly steamed would be next. Garlic, well, I mean, come on. For ancient civilizations have always known that garlic helps to fight off virus and infection. Spinach, vitamin C, another big boost in vitamin C. Again, lightly cook it, lightly steam it. Ginger, a very anti-inflammatory. Yogurt, we want plain Greek yogurt is best with live active cultures. Do not get the sweet. Don't get the stuff with all the fruit in it. Don't get stuff with all the syrup in it. Plain. You want to add fruit? Do it yourself. Chop up your own fruit and add it. All right? Almonds, massive amounts of vitamin E. You need the average adult needs 15 milligrams of vitamin E. 1/2 cup of almonds, which is about 46 whole almonds, is nearly 100% of your vitamin E recommendations for the day. Sunflower seeds, B6, vitamin E, selenium. 1/2 ounce of of sunflower seeds will give you half your daily recommendation of selenium. Selenium is another immune booster. Turmeric, what makes turmeric yellow is called curcumin. So a lot of people may be taking a curcumin supplement. It's anti-inflammatory. Again, when you get an illness, we want to keep the inflammation down, keep that cytokine reaction down. Green tea has an amino acid in called L-theanine that helps to boost your T cells, which is your body's memory part of your immune system. Papaya, 1 piece of fruit will give you almost twice your levels of vitamin C that you need for the day. Kiwi, vitamin K, vitamin C. A lot of you guys take vitamin D. If you're not taking vitamin K, it's not nearly as effective. You have to take almost double the amount of vitamin D if you're not taking K and magnesium. Poultry, B6, 3 ounces of either turkey or chicken will give you 1/3 of your recommended daily allowance of B6. 3 ounces is not a whole lot. Okay, so most people are getting probably 6 to 8 ounces worth of poultry in a serving. So you just eat some chicken or turkey. And shellfish, oysters, clams, crab, lobster. What is that? Zinc. So really, if you're going and eating a normal serving of oysters, clams, crab, lobster, you're pretty much getting what you need in the amount of zinc, which, by the way, if you've been reading and listening to the news, they're talking about what? The hydrochloroquine, but also given with zinc, right? So get your zinc levels up, helps to fight off infection. That's number one. The food you eat, we'll put the list below. Second thing you can do is vitamin D. I think probably you're going to find a recurring theme on the TalkO Tuesdays. I'm going to be talking a lot about vitamin D. All right? It's interesting that in our country right now, they're really saying, well, there's no big studies. It's hard. No, it's vitamin D. We don't think so. We're waiting for conclusions. Guys, over in Britain and Scotland, those governments have done the studies, and you know what they're doing for their frontline workers? They've actually set up free supplements for their frontline workers, and what are they giving them? Doses of vitamin D. The jury is not out. The gavel is hit. It is landed. You must have your levels of vitamin D really elevated for you to fight off COVID. It is without a shadow of a doubt. It is an absolute. Vitamin D, your vitamin K, magnesium, vitamin C, zinc. If you'll boost these things up, you will become a COVID fighting machine. Right now in the United States, what they're saying is that over 70% of Americans are clinically deficient in vitamin D, right? And one of the factors we have to look at are minorities, okay? Black, Asian, and minority ethnic groups that have higher melatonin, which makes their skin color darker. They are, 82% of African Americans are clinically deficient in vitamin D. 63% of Hispanics clinically deficient in vitamin D. You know what they showed? That 94% of the doctors that are dying from COVID fall into that category of Black, Asian, or minority ethnic group. Okay? So if you're a minority with darker skin, we need to boost your vitamin D. All right? So what the average dose that people ask, so how much do I need to take? Well, the best thing to do is to test your blood levels, but if you're not willing to do the blood level test, you don't want to leave your house, I recommend taking 8,000 IUs of vitamin D every single day, anywhere between 30 to 60 days, then we can back it down to 5,000 IUs every single day. Guys, what I'm trying to tell you to do is I need to get your vitamin D levels to 40 nanograms per milliliter minimum, preferably up around 60. If we can get you to 60 to 70 nanograms, then your body, what they've shown is it's almost impossible for COVID to take root in your body. All right? So testing is best. If you're not willing to test, 8,000 IUs, 30 to 60 days, then we can scale you back to 5,000 IUs. Really important chart. You know how high tech we are here on TalkO Tuesday. So I'll have my videographer zoom in on this. All right? So I know it's a little shaky, but bear with me. Right here is around 20 to 25. That is what our country's recommended daily allowance it says for you to be at. Okay? If all you do is have the bare minimum that our country says to be at, the only thing you're going to be fighting off is rickets. That's it. However, if you get where I want you to get, which is over here at 60 to 70%, look at all of these cancers. It's virtually impossible for cancer to grow in your body if your vitamin D is where it needs to be. So what are some of these cancers? All cancers combined: breast cancer, ovarian, colon, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, type 1 diabetes, fractures because your bones get more dense, okay? MS, heart attacks, kidney cancer, endometrial cancer. So not only am I saying for your immune system to be boosted, but look at how much healthier your body's going to be, get your vitamin D up. So we talked about 15 foods to boost your immune system. We talked about getting your vitamin D, but remember, with your vitamin D, you need to take 500 milligrams of magnesium, and you need to take some vitamin K to help get that to your body. They've shown if you're only taking vitamin D without magnesium and without vitamin K, you need to take almost 250% more vitamin D because it's inactive. It's not active. To activate the vitamin D, magnesium, vitamin K. Third and final thing, if I told you you could do one thing to boost your immune system by 200%, would you do it? Yes, you would. You would do it. Everybody would do it. 200%. Ronald Pero, P-E-R-O, look it up, did some research on a chiropractic adjustment to the spine. And what he found is when you get adjusted, within about 20 minutes after that adjustment, all the markers for your immune system have boosted up 200%. So what am I saying? Everybody nods their head like, oh yeah, eat right. Absolutely. Got to eat right, get the right foods. Got it. Vitamin D makes sense. Saw the research. You're right, Doc, makes sense. Well, the research is showing that without getting adjusted, your immune system's not elevated. By the way, how many of you have heard you are what you eat? Everybody, right? And I'm going to say that's not true. You are what your body can assimilate and absorb. So you eat these 15 foods I went through, you're taking your supplements, you got everything going, right? But if your digestive system is not functioning properly, then you're not able to absorb everything. What controls your digestive system? The brain does, through the nervous system. So not only by getting adjusted are you making sure that your body is functioning better, but your immune system is boosted. So if you're a patient and I haven't seen you in a while, you're missing out on a 200% spike in your immune system. If you're not a patient and you're a friend or family member of one of my, somebody that shared this video with you and you would like help finding somebody, please comment in the section. I'll find somebody near you that I can trust, that I know you'll be able to trust for your chiropractic care. For you, your spouse, your kids, especially if you're elderly. So, TalkO Tuesday today. Eat right. There'll be a list below. Get your vitamin D and your supplements and get adjusted for the 200% increase in your immune system. All right, guys. Thank you. See you next week.